We're live here at the station of decapitation without your head. I'm Nasty Neal, and I'm joined by Darren Ewing of Troll 2 Best Worst Movie Cyst. You just had the premiere of Marriage Bites and a lot of cool things. It's good to have you here.
Hey, it's great to be here, Neal. Can you hear me okay? How
I
do
can
I
hear
look?
you
How's
great.
my hair?
Perfect. Yeah. You're looking great.
I'm enjoying the intro music, and I'm looking at all of the august roster of guests that you had on the show, and that's amazing. And now tonight you got me. Wah wah. That's okay.
Tara's joined us. Tara
Hey.
Hutchison.
Hello.
Oh, hey there. Hi. How are you?
Hello.
Let's do it. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Yes.
to
Here we
meet
go.
you
There we go.
too.
All right, and we're shaking hands. Very
There we
nice.
go.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
And she's
Thank you so
green
much
just for this
coming.
occasion, I think.
I know. Oh man, I'm gonna watch She-Hulk as soon as this is over. I'm the one guy that liked that show. I actually really liked it.
My
I'm
brother really
weird.
likes the twos normally here. I'm not a terrible pro. He's a big fan as well.
I thought it was silly and funny, and I thought it was just kind of a break from the normal Marvel stuff. But what do I know?
Hey, you're
I'm-
allowed
I'm-
to have your taste.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're
All,
welcome.
all right, let's. I'm just to let you know, I'm hearing impaired, and I have these hearing aids, and I'm getting it in my ears, and so if you have to repeat something, I apologize. I've had them for about a year, and they're wonderful. But and also I tend to ramble on a bit, so I will try to end a sentence completely during this interview. Okay.
Okay.
And if I'm going on too long, just like, hey, just shut
Maybe we'll
up.
play the music like in the award shows. And
There you go. Yeah, just play me off, and everything will be fine.
I'm sure you
But-
have a lot of interesting things to say, so it's no problem.
You know what? I do. So let's get on with it.
Go.
Well, shout out to the tuba Nick Cage who does our intro, and it's a real song by real people, real band. It's no AI. It's an actual song that was written for us and performed by us. We're
Excellent.
So it's the 35th anniversary of Troll 2. So we're going to start with Troll 2. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff, but going back then, like, did you have a background in acting at all when you got the role?
Yep. I have been performing on stage since I was 5 years old. It was a ward talent show. I was raised in Ogden, Utah. My parents were Mormon, and they would have ward. Ward is the church. You have ward houses within the stake, and there was a talent show. And I went on stage. I was 5 years old, and I sang "I'm Little but I'm Loud." And I was wearing, the overalls and a big straw hat. I was adorable, and I sang the hell out of that song, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, and I have been doing that on and off, professionally and semi-professionally, ever since I was 5 years old.
Awesome, great. So how did the role come up for Troll 2? Did you hear about auditions? Like, how did it come around?
Yeah, I had an agent, and she sent me out on, it was called Saxton House, and they're not in business anymore. I think most of the cast was cast through Saxton House. And she sent me on an audition for Halloween 5 and the real one. And I auditioned for that. And then she sent me to an audition in Park City called Goblin. And I went up, and there were, the story about the production of the film, right? It's an Italian company called Film Mirage that produced and made the film. So the entire crew behind the camera were Italian. And so I walked into the audition, and it was a lot of chain-smoking Italians. This was the 80s, and you could smoke on the airplane back then. I had my lines ready, and there were a lot of people out in the lobby, and they were reading for, the entire cast. and I just thought, wow, this is like for real, legit. Like I love the Leone movies, and I love Italian cinema, and especially spaghetti westerns and Ennio Morricone and all that kind of stuff. So I was really excited about getting to get this audition, and I did a good enough job when I did my first reading, that they gave me some sides and they said, Darren, could you go and come back and with this, do this scene? And yes, and I was just very excited and energetic because I had never been in a movie before, and it was very exciting for me. So I went off and I memorized it, and it was the oh my God scene. The second scene was the oh my God scene, and the first scene that I auditioned for was when I'm running through the woods saying "Stop, I say," which there's another story to that. But I came back in. And I sat in a chair, I remember, because I had to be completely still. And I did the oh my God scene. And they said, thank you very much. And I got up and I walked out. And I don't know what it was, but when I walked out, I knew I had it. I just knew that I nailed it. And I was so cocky and kind of and innocent and just this kid from Ogden, Utah. And I knew that I got the part. And that's how I got cast. And a week later, they called and told me that I got it, and I was over the moon. I've never been that excited ever, and so I really worked really hard on that movie. It's a very strange movie. There's no other way to say it.
Oh, yeah. It definitely is. And not just here, though. I genuinely enjoy Troll 2 a lot. I've seen it in the theater with people, and people say whatever they want, but people enjoy watching it. They have a good time watching Troll 2. Yeah.
So I'll ask you both the question. Is it a good movie or is it a bad movie? What do you think?
That is a good question, because I'll go quick first, Tara, because this idea that something so bad is good, like, I don't really think that's true, because I've seen plenty of bad movies that I just never want to watch again.
Yeah.
If a movie brings people and they keep watching it and they have a good time, then I think it's a good movie.
Yeah. I think if a movie is bad, I don't want to watch it and sit through it. But if a movie is good, I'll sit and watch it, and I like it. And I like Troll 2. I think it's really fun.
Yeah. I agree with both of you. That's my assessment of it. For me, I think it's a great movie. I really do. I think Rosella Drudy wrote a great script. I think it's perfectly cast. It is just a strange little bit of magic, and I'm being straight with you. The first time I saw it, I loved it. I just loved it. And I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was suitably embarrassing for me, because I remember, on the Johnny Carson show, which everybody watched when I was growing up. He was a very, very big deal. And your career was made if you went on Johnny Carson. And then, like, George Clooney was on. And he talked about his first movie was Return of the Killer Tomatoes. And Jennifer Aniston, her first movie was Leprechaun, I think. And and Matthew McConaughey was Texas Chainsaw Massacre
4.
2? 4.
Number 4,
yeah.
Return.
Right.
Return,
one of those. And like all of these people have these little cinematic skeletons in their closet that they would show them on the Carson show or the Leno show to embarrass the actor. And I always said I always want my first movie to come back to haunt me. And talk about a self-fulfilling prophecy. I really believe that I am the manifestation king, because I think of the strangest shit, and for some reason it ends up happening. So 35 years later, from this strange little movie, I have legions of fans, like millions, and they're all over the world. What is new to me is I moved to Phoenix, Arizona, and I've lived here for about a year and a half with my best friend and soulmate, Lisa Nimagata. And but I lived in Utah, you know, in Nilbog Central my entire life, and I'm kind of a big deal in Utah, and especially in Salt Lake City and in Ogden. I'm a local celebrity there, and everybody knows me, and it's just kind of. I always thought Troll 2 was a Utah thing, and I didn't even
Oh,
realize until I came to Phoenix that because I work various side hustles. I'm an actor. I'm trying to be a working actor and artist, but you know how it is. You got to survive, and so I've had a number of side hustles. I have one now, and you know it's great, and I love to work. But then they'll find out who I am, and then the cat's out of the bag. So I get to enjoy a little more anonymity living here in Phoenix, and I love it. But I'm beginning only now to understand the gravity and the impact that that film and in some cases my performance have had on the culture, and it's kind of it's mind-boggling to me that I now have so many experiences, and there are so many people now that are in my life because of that film, and I feel very, very fortunate and very blessed to have had this happen to me. It's really crazy, you know. And then I get that you are a very good example of Troll 2 fans. You're intelligent, you're fun, you're creative, you're smart, and you love movies. This is what I found about Troll 2 is that cinephiles, people who are in the film industry, know Troll 2, and very few of them have a bad thing to say about Troll 2.
This is
Sometimes the wine has to age a little longer, and then it
Sure,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, this is a true story. So Tara is cast in my next movie as the main villain, Lunadad, who's the leader of a cult, and she was asking me some stuff to watch for like what kind of vibe, and
yeah.
I asked her to watch Troll 2 for the Troll Queen, because I think
Yeah.
it's very theatrical and over the top in a fun way, and I
Yes.
love that.
I love that, and I love that you mentioned that. I was doing an interview with another podcaster, and as you know, Deborah, she passed away
Yeah.
a couple of years ago, and what I get really emotional still to this day when I talk about Deborah. She was such an amazing person. And I really feel like she's the heart and soul of that movie. And I think she understood the assignment better than any of us. And that's just Deborah. She was such a beautiful soul inside and out. And I think she's great in that. And she's my scene partner. And she is who I am talking to and yelling when I'm doing that line. And we were very close friends. And I think her performance is absolutely perfect in that. So yeah, that's a good suggestion because she's outstanding, and she was, and you can see in the movie she's funny, she's beautiful, she's campy, she's sexy, she's just everything, and I miss her very much. But we'll always have Troll 2, and we'll always have that wonderful performance of hers. And people, you know, decades from now, we're going to be talking about this film, and they're going to be talking about her and her performance.
Yeah, I mean,
It's pretty
they
awesome.
yeah, I agree with them. I mean, they do now. They show it every once in a while at a theater I go to a lot in Brookline, in Massachusetts, the Coolidge Corner Theater, and it's always like a packed place, and people have a great time watching it. It's fun to watch anytime, but if you watch with a group of people, especially if they've seen the movie a few times, it's a really fun experience.
Yep. It's best seen in a movie theater, munching on popcorn and just enjoying it with everybody. And almost nobody comes out not entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think about it, of all the movies that came out that year, how many are remembered as much as Troll 2 now?
That is a great
You know what I
point.
mean? Like movies with like huge budgets and famous actors, and no one
Yeah,
remembers
maybe
them.
up for Oscars and things. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this movie, I mean, you've gone viral,
Hmm.
and I still see clips pop up till this
Yeah.
day.
I mean, you
You know,
yourself are a meme.
it's
I mean,
crazy.
you know,
Right?
yeah.
That was the weirdest part. That part is the weirdest part. I'm learning to navigate that now. Up in like I was up in Canada, and there are not as many Troll 2 fans in Canada, at least not at the convention I was at. But the fans that were there, very loyal. And then when they found out that I was the meme, then other people got excited. So yeah, it's been another level of fame that I'm learning how to navigate. I'm not very good at marketing and doing the social media and that kind of stuff. And I know I sound like an old man, and I am. I'm 58 years old. Um, I'm trying to keep up, especially now because things really seem to be going in a very good direction for me lately. So I want to keep that positivity going.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
when you mentioned like, I'm sorry to interrupt you if you were saying something, Tari, but when you were saying like Deborah knew probably better than anybody of the performers like the movie that she was making, like what did you think like the vibe of the movie was when you're filming it? Did you think this is a campy movie? Did you think this is like straight horror?
I knew because I'm a cinephile and I love movies, and I've always wanted to work in movies. So I knew a thing about it, but from my perspective, I was looking at it was shot with film. It was shot with 35 millimeter film, and that's significant because with most low budget horror films, they were shot in what is it? 16, 18?
16, yeah, 16.
16. They're shot in 16 and then they're blown up, and those were the straight to video type movies. So this was shot in 35 millimeter, and it was an Italian crew. So from my perspective, it looked like everybody knew what they were doing, and clearly they did. And it was up to me, this novice actor, and all of us, we had all just done plays and talent shows, and we're all kind of hams. And so here we were with, it seemed like a really professional production, but then like almost right off the bat, I saw the masks. And I was there on the very first day of filming. Was the last scene in the movie. That was the first day of filming, and pretty much the entire cast was there that day, because we had to film us up in the window, and then all of the stuff that they did in the house. So they opened with Mom laying on the table. Spoiler alert, and all the goo on her, and I'm just watching this, and I'm like, are they going to fix this in post? Is this really what they're going to do? Because I every step of the way I thought, well, how is that going to work? I don't understand how that is going to translate. Is that going to look any good? And when Christine finally gets there's so much about the movie that doesn't make any sense. Like why would we just drink this steaming whatever that this strange lady has? Like, why would we do that? And Christine and I, and we didn't want to speak up or say anything. So I told Christine, I said, just give me a look, and I'll look at you, and we'll just say, I'll drink it if you drink it, and then we'll drink it. And you had to find ways to connect your motivation to make it make sense. And then, like, why does she have to go up the stairs while she's coughing? And, why doesn't she just fall on the floor? It's because that's where they built the trap that she sinks into. So of course she has to get up there, and you have to play it straight, and you just you just tried your best to make it work. And I think it's the fact that it doesn't work that makes it work. I think that's the magic of it, that it is a group of people, and there's clearly a translation. There's a lost in translation quality to it, and it's a meeting of the worlds. Every time I think about the experience of it, because it was so bizarre, I'm like, and yet here we are, 35 years later, and it's like it's up there with the canon of just great memorable movies. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah. Did you stay
I'm
in
sorry,
touch with?
I tend to ramble a lot,
It's
so
it's
sorry
a lot
about
better
that.
than if
fine.
you kind of say yes or no. And that's
Grandpa's got to go walk around the block for a little bit.
No.
So, did you keep in touch with Claudio and Rosella after filming the movie?
A little bit. Yeah. Our paths have crossed a few times. I know that that I'm in the sequel, and I gave him shit one time. He said, Dad, you'll be in the sequel. And I said, no, Claudio, you killed me off. And he said, no. Arnold does not die in Troll 2. And he insists that. So my character is not dead. And the way it was written, my character was supposed to live. Me and Drew were both supposed to be saved by the bologna sandwich.
That's a great. I use that as a quote for this interview. We were supposed to be saved by the bologna sandwich. Yeah.
Yep. And that's the truth. The bologna sandwich was supposed to return everything back to normal. Nobody's dead. Everything is back to normal. But they ran out of time or money. They couldn't film our scenes. So they directed Jason Stedman, who played Drew. We're still good friends. Jason's just a fantastic human being. And they said, just look at the blender and we'll push it, and that's it. And that ended up being our last scene. And it implied that my character died, but the intention was never to kill off any of the characters. So there's a little dish that you have about Troll 2. When you watch it now, that's not the original ending.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What was the biggest thing about filmmaking you learned working with Italian filmmakers?
Boy, that's a great question. It's you learn to anticipate, and you learn to communicate through whatever means that you have. And if it's not language, then it's body language. And it's a communicative medium. So I think the language barrier gives it a certain charm and a certain quality, but I think filmmaking, just being the naturally collaborative medium that it is I think you can do that. That's why you can go pretty much anywhere and you can film a movie and get great or interesting performances if you just make the right casting choices. So for me, I think casting is one of the most important decisions that you need to make in a movie, because that it's that way, for the rest of time.
Yeah.
So casting is very important, and obviously being open and communicating is really important in filmmaking.
Yeah, I also think, honestly, the lost in translation aspect, it gives it like another worldly feel. Like we're not really in the real world. It's in it's in a world that doesn't really exist, and it's almost dreamlike. It's weird. It's just a completely strange vibe, and it's already a weird movie. It just adds to the feel of it.
Yeah, there's another thing about Troll 2 that maybe it doesn't get enough credit for. It's hilarious.
Oh, 100%.
It's funny as hell. And
And
I
it's not just your
love
line. There's many
comedy.
great lines in the movie. Yeah.
It delivers the laughs till the very end. It's 90 minutes of just side-splitting humor. It's unintentional humor, but that's the best kind anyway.
I agree, honestly, because I think if you go in trying to make a campy movie, it usually is just kind of like cringy.
Yeah.
I think, but
Yep. It's
it has-
cynical. It's like AI. It doesn't work. You gotta have that human component, or it's not going to work. Period.
Yeah, I agree.
when you're doing the scene, the oh my god scene. So what kind of like direction is given to you when you're doing that, and how many takes did you do for that one?
For which scene?
For the oh my god scene, for the big scene.
Oh my god scene. That was the nightmare day. That we did 10 takes, and I was trying to be a big shot, and I invited my girlfriend onto the set that day, and she stood back there and watched the whole sorry thing happen right before her eyes. I'm supposed to be frozen, and I thought I was frozen, but for some reason I kept going out of focus. Now, I don't know what I was doing to go out of focus, but they were all really getting mad at me because I kept going out of focus. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing here and I'm trying to say these fucked up lines. And so it was take after take. And then finally on the 10th one, Claudio just said, say the line like this, Darren. And so I did the line exactly the way that he told me to say it. And once again, I got to give Claudio credit. I think he's a genius. I think he gave me the right direction and the right motivation, and I think I nailed that very weird line. And now looking back on it, I know that I'm known universally as the world's worst actor, and I feel a lot of different ways about that. But now I look back on it, and I think I did a good job. I think I did a good job in that movie. So I'm proud of it.
I think you should be.
For my first movie, and for working with what I had, and for all of the strange things that were going on, and I was terrified of Claudio. I was absolutely terrified of him. He's just so Italian, and but please understand, like, I love Claudio. I adore Claudio, and I would every time I've met him, he just has the biggest personality, and he's a filmmaker. He just lives to make films, and he's passionate. And but to me, he was just terrifying. I was so afraid, and now I just see the genius of him and his passion, and I really love Claudio now. So I don't want to be blaming him for any of my bad takes or my shitty performances. That's on me. That's all on me. But I think given the experience, there isn't anything that I would have done differently about that role.
Real cheap plug. Claudio and Rosella are in my first feature film, The Once and Future Smash. So you can see them.
Oh,
Look
really?
at that.
Yeah, they play themselves. It's a mockumentary.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Small world.
I gotta see it. Neal, will you send me a link, or tell me how I can
send you a copy? Yeah, I would definitely do that. Yeah, 100%.
Fantastic. I would love that. Thank you.
And Sam Haynes wants to know, did Claudio ever get angry on set? He seemed to take it very seriously.
The question is, did Claudio ever not get serious about anything? He would be light on occasion, but for the most part, he was. I know that he got annoyed with us a lot. He got annoyed and he got impatient with us because we would. I remember. Okay, there's the scene where we're all standing outside of the RV. And he's saying, "Okay, you're seeing the kids drive away, and you're waving, and you're trying to get their attention." And we kind of understood what he was saying, but we didn't really. And then I said, could you give us a sight line? Like, could you give us a frame of reference so that we're all looking at the same thing at the same time? And I'm like, okay. And he walks out in the field, and he held a broom, and he's walking out in the field, and he's holding the broom so that we can all see the same sight line. And I think he was really annoyed that he had to do that. But like we were kind of swimming in dark waters, and we weren't quite sure what they wanted us to do, and we wanted it to be good. So if we were difficult, it's just because we didn't know what we were doing.
Pepe wants to know what happened to all the troll masks and costumes.
They all disintegrated, unfortunately. They let me keep all of my appliances, the ones they put on my legs and my hands. They let me take them home, but they were rubber latex, and they all just evaporated and fell apart. I doubt there's anything left of those. I had my original glasses and my original Converse high tops. I still have the Converse high tops. They're in a box that I haven't unpacked since I moved here to Phoenix. I still have those. I don't have the glasses anymore. I think the makeup, I think all of the makeups are probably gone. I don't know. Finding some Troll 2 artifacts would be that would be an interesting treasure hunt, I think. I don't even have the original script. God, I wish I still had that original script. Yeah. I hope I answered that question.
Yeah, no,
well.
yeah. Were they played by little people, or were they played like by kids, or?
Yeah, yep. They were all little people, and we're all still friends. It was
Really?
yeah. We're all still friends. I saw there was a screening up in Salt Lake City, and they flew me up, and it was great seeing everybody again. And they were all there. The Gibbs brothers, and yeah, I really love the people involved in this film, and I love the people, and I love the fans. And it's wonderful anytime I get to see them again. It really is a family film, I think.
Yeah, I'm honestly a big fan. If the Gibbs brothers are, if the Trolls would ever want to come on, we would love to have them on as guests. If you think
I'll let them know. I'll let them know.
But,
yeah, 100%.
I'm only 5'2", so I figure I was just one bad read away from wearing one of those burlap sacks.
I'm 5'5", so yeah.
Hey, I'm 5 foot.
Oh, are you?
All right,
Yeah.
we can recreate the Trolls on the three of us.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
For next Halloween. Yeah.
I'm in.
All right, I'm in.
I'm in. All right, you throw the spear and you put me in the pot.
Deal.
I love it. So, you mentioned like it. You've been called like the worst actor and things. So, and you clearly like love the movie now, but how is your how you've looked at the movie changed over the years? Like, was there a time like you didn't want people to know you were in Troll 2?
No. There have been times when being known for Troll 2 has been problematic. And there was a very dark period in my life where I felt like I wasn't good enough, and a lot of just really dark stuff. And I became an alcoholic, and there were 10 years where I was a really bad person, and I can't blame Troll 2. I did that to myself. But there have been dark times when because like I'm known all over the world. Like people recognize me all over the world. And but I live a very modest, very humble existence. Pretty working class, and I have all of my life. And so it's not the movie, and it's not my performance. It was the way that I perceived who I was during that time, where I thought, is this all I am? And I'm not good enough. And there was a lot of self-doubt. And I just started drinking too much. But I'm 3.5 years clean and sober, and thank you, and things are going very, very well. Things are going very well. I filmed 3 movies this year. I have 3 more in line next year. These are all low budget horror comedy productions. But I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm having the time of my life working with these new filmmakers, and in some cases these old filmmakers who still love the craft. And I love doing things that people find entertaining. And I feel like Troll 2 has been a mixed blessing for me, but that I've come through it, and I see things from a whole different perspective now in my life because of Troll 2. I have positive feelings about it now, and I just want to continue that positive vibiosity, man, and just keep the positive vibes rolling along. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, and I know one of the filmmakers very well, James Balsamo, who is also in the Once and Future Smash, in multiple roles. And he's a good friend of mine, and very fun guy. And I assume I know it's a fun experience. I've been in a James Balsamo movie, but being in James Balsamo films, is that how fun is that?
It's a blast. And he is the hardest working man in show business. He is the Terminator. He is always just working. His work ethic and his he has always been very, very good to me, very generous and collaborative, and so I'm looking forward to working with him again. I think we're good collaborators. I think this latest one, Canadian Centaur, was an experience. Yeah, Canadian Centaur, and that's with Thomas Sutherland. He's also the producer on that, and it is Sean Whalen from The Children of the Stairs. Yeah, stellar human being. And he, yes, I'm gonna plug his new movie too, because we got to see that. Not Crust, although that's really good. Yeah. His new one, Swipe. It's great. Seen it. Cool. Yep, he directed it. It's a horror film, and it's great. It's a great horror film. So I got to work with Sean for 2 weeks, and Lisa Wilcox from Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5. She's so fun. She's just so cool, and also Courtney Gaines. I like to drop names, by the way. No. Courtney Gaines. Former guests here too. Hey, did I mention I've worked with Don Johnson? Because I have, and he liked it. Courtney Gaines, another just phenomenal human being, and we're there in Canada with Thomas Sutherland and James Balsamo, and we're making this insane movie called Canadian Centaur. And we did some other scenes for Werewolf in a Tank, and then Lisa and Courtney showed up, and we started working on Canadian Centaur, half man, half Mountie, and it was so fun. It was so much fun. That's fun. And we went to Niagara Falls. And we went to Frightmare on the Falls. That's Canada's biggest horror convention, and it was just tremendous. It was a great time. I can't wait to see that film and I'm looking forward to more opportunities. And while we're on that subject, I am a working actor, and if you have a project, if you're working on a film, contact me. I'm on Instagram. I am not very technically savvy, but you can get a hold of me on Instagram. I'm at Ewing Darren, and you can DM me there. I would love to talk to you about your project. I have some reasonable demands that I make, but I think I'm very affordable and I'm very dedicated, and I want to work. So if you would like to work, then let's do something. Also, you could contact McCarty Talent Agency in Salt Lake City and talk to them about work also. So that's a little plug for myself. I am a single empty nester, and now is the time. I feel like now is the time when I need to stake my claim and just be a professional actor for as long as I can for now. I don't have to make a fortune, and I don't have to be a big movie star. Just a regular working stiff who loves movies. That's what I want to do.
Indie films are a blast to be a part of, and you meet cool people.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. And the horror community is unlike any other community. It's just they are so creative, and they are so supportive and loving. And I think people when they look at the genre of horror and what they see is sickness and darkness, if you understood the people that are making that, you would understand more about your own humanity, and it's what connects all of us, and it's why it's such a great genre.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I've had very few bad experiences with horror movie fans, like very few, and I've been to many conventions and festivals, and for the most part, everyone's very also because everyone has the same like love. Everyone's very accepting, for the most part.
Right? Yeah, yeah. And it's status free. Nobody gives a shit how much money you make. It's just what's your vibe? What's your story? What are you passionate about? What do you love?
That's a good way to put it. I really feel like it is that way. And someone I heard recently said horror fans are good people, or like normal and nice people who cosplay as crazy. And crazy people are cosplaying as normal people.
And we all know those kind of people.
Yeah.
And they're 10 times scarier than any horror film.
Yeah, it's true.
So there's a question here. Sam wants to know, when does the sequel to Troll 2 start shooting? Is that really a thing that's going to happen?
Boy, that's another good question. Rosella passed away a little while ago. She wrote a script, and Claudio wants to make that script. He wants to shoot it. I keep hearing that it's going to be made. I will tell you that I'm not a big fan of sequels. Troll 2 is not actually a sequel to anything. Right.
Yeah.
It's the movie I filmed was called Goblin. And then when MGM acquired it, they knew that they would sell more VHS copies if they pretended it was a sequel to John Carl Buechler's Troll. So there's no relation to the two films. So it's not a sequel. And I think any attempt at recapturing what that was is going to fall flat. I don't think it's going to work. But I would love to have the opportunity to work with all of them again. If something can be arranged, and of course, like I have to be able to afford to be able to do these projects. Like it has to be. I have a house, and I got to make house payments, and we got 3 cats, and it's just a regular workaday life. So if it can be arranged, then I absolutely would be on board with it. But I don't know. I just don't think anything is going to live up to that. It's too far gone, and I think sometimes you just take the brush away from the canvas. It's done, and let's just enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree.
When when they did Best Worst Movie, the documentary, like, so Troll 2 already had like a cult status, but how much did that change things for you?
I'm sorry, Neil. Could you repeat that question, please?
Yeah, when they did the documentary Best Worst Movie, like, Troll 2 already had cult status at that point, but how much did that change for you? Did that make like your appearances even like more, or, like, did that make Troll 2 even more well known?
Um, I think it made Troll 2 more understood.
Hmm.
Best Worst Movie was hard. That was a really hard movie to make. That was 3 years um, away from my family and away from my job, and it was a lot of hard work. I think it turned out great. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
a
love
great movie. And but what is strange about Troll 2 and Best Worst Movie is that people love me in Troll 2, and people don't love me in Best Worst Movie. And I don't mean that to sound like, because the movie's not about me, but what I'm trying to say is I have literally had organizers of horror conventions say that they were reluctant to approach me because of Best Worst Movie. So Best Worst Movie has actually hurt my career more than Troll 2 has,
Weird. Yeah,
because they're like, you just look pissed off through the whole movie, and I'm like, well, yeah, I was, but uh, it turned out great. I think the movie turned out great, and I'm glad that it turned out so well. But it's just the facts on the ground are that people think that I'm not, that I don't want to talk about Troll 2, and nothing could be further from the truth. You can't shut me up about Troll 2. I've always just, I've been all my life, I've just been enthusiastic about this movie. And I'll tell you a little anecdote. This is from, I was at a screening in Salt Lake City just a few months ago, and a person came up, and I was selling my merch, and that's great to do. I'm grateful that I can make a little extra money at this. But she said, I'm kind of sad that it's such a popular movie now, and that everybody loves it, because she said, that was my movie. Like, I felt like I found that movie and I discovered it. And I said, I'm exactly the same way. I feel exactly the same way. And aren't you that way with some things, where you're just like, no, this is mine. Like, I
yeah.
found
I think
this.
that's a
And
pretty common thing.
everybody
Like,
thinks it sucks. Like,
yeah,
everybody thinks this is bad. I don't. So am I weird? I don't know. I don't care. And what what you find out is, yeah, everybody
yeah.
feels
Well,
that way.
like, I grew up a big Halloween 3 fan, and like no one liked it when I was a kid. Now it's
Yeah.
like the minority that doesn't like Halloween 3. And
Right. Yeah.
and I know other things like that, like Metallica fans. I think once they became really big, then it was like, oh, like, we don't like them anymore because they're like mainstream, and
Yeah.
so I understand. Do you have like
Yeah.
anything like that, Tara? Because I get the idea, like, it's like your cult little thing, and then like now everyone likes it. It's like,
Hmm. I would say maybe people like more people transitioning from horror films and then getting a taste for exploitation films from like the 70s, the 60s and 70s, especially
Mhm.
with streaming, and seeing those before, I'm like, wait a second, I don't want anyone to know about this. These were mine, especially the Italian ones. And now that they're getting more popular, I'm just like, dang it. I thought I was the only one.
Because you kind of felt like you were getting away with something when you were watching them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. But I guess that's good because then it lives on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be a gatekeeper, but I still understand the feeling.
Yeah.
And when you put a movie out into the universe, you have no idea who it's going to impact, what it's going to mean. You know, like we've lost some. Well, I've had a lot of huge personal losses this year, but like when Ozzy Osbourne died, all of a sudden you found out, wow, everybody loved him. Like, this was a guy in the 80s. We were told to fear these guys. Seriously. We were told to be afraid of Kiss, and there was the Satanic Panic, and we were supposed to fear these people. And then they pass away, and you find out, no, they were like the loveliest people. They were supportive. They were artists, and yeah, they made mistakes. They made huge mistakes. But Ace Frehley, like there was a part of everybody that was like, wait, no, that he died. That can't happen. Eddie Van Halen. These are all are like heroes now. And you know who I'm afraid of? The people that told me that I should be afraid of those people. Those people scare the shit out of me.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was a kid during I'm 49, so I remember the Satanic Panic in the 80s because I was a big Dungeons and Dragons player, and so that was like
nerd.
A thing. Yeah, that's another thing too. All the nerd stuff in the 80s is cool now. Like I play chess and play D&D, and I watch crazy horror movies like Basket Case. But all that stuff's like cool today, but it wasn't cool when I was a kid.
Yeah.
No, I've been shoved in so many lockers. Come on.
Yeah, I was a professional wrestling fan. All these things were not the coolest things back in the day.
Yeah, I was a band kid. I was a theater nerd. Except they didn't call us nerds. They called us those other words that I don't use anymore.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I do want to ask about the other Troll 2, because there's another Troll 2 out there that the first movie's not called Troll 2, it's called Troll Hunter, and it's a great movie, don't get me wrong, I actually really love the movie. But then the sequel's called Troll 2, and I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't Troll 2.
They can't do that.
I agree.
They can't do that. It's Norwegians, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey,
you get this Norwegian.
I don't speak Norwegian, but maybe if I could just address you for a minute in maybe a language you'll understand. You can't do that. I don't know what. Like you can't call it Troll 2. What the hell? You can't do that. By the way, I loved the first one. I loved it.
I did too. It's awesome.
I haven't seen the sequel. It looks amazing. You can't call it Troll 2.
Exactly.
You can't do that. You change that. I will not stand for this. There's only one Troll 2. There can be only one.
Exactly.
Don't make us cut off your troll's head.
Exactly. It's a Highlander moment here. Yes.
Why didn't they call it Troll Hunter 2?
I don't know. I'm very confused. I think it only confuses even the fans of the movie. Like,
I take great issue with that. Outrage! Yeah. Outrage!
Because I will be honest, when I was looking up, I was like, I gotta get some images for a banner and like social media, and I put in Troll 2, and all this stuff comes up. I get some of the old stuff, but I also get like the new movie. I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't right.
It's not the one.
Yeah. A friend of mine texted me, "Hey, Troll 2's #1 on Netflix." I'm like, it's the wrong fucking one.
Well, now, you can just tell people, I was in Troll 2. And they're like, oh.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what happens to me every time I say I'm in Troll 2? They go, "You're in Troll 2?" Like everybody already knows Troll 2. There can be only one. That's all I have to say. Norway, I'm watching you.
Only one.
Yeah.
Only one. Unless you cast me
I was going
in
to say,
Troll
you guys
3.
there you go.
Cast me in Troll 3, and then all is forgiven.
So, what was it like to be in a movie again with George Hardy when you guys did Sist?
Oh, just like heaven. You met George, right?
Yes, George is a great guy. He's been on the show.
He's sweet. He's charismatic. He's supportive. He wants you to be happy. He's just such a naturally cheerful individual. Just a lovely, lovely human being. I love George with all of my heart. It was great working with him on Sist. There were so many moments. There was one day when they didn't need either of us, so we drove into town. We were in Baltimore, and we hung out together, and we talked about literally everything. And we went to an art museum, and we went to a library. And he's just such a good friend, such a dear friend. So it was great working with him again on Sist. I think he was great in Sist. I think he was great in Texas Cotton. He's still turning in good performances, and I couldn't be happier for him.
Yeah, he's a super fun guy, and you are too, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
You're delightful.
There was a very, very dark period there, and I'm just coming out of it, and I'm starting to see the light, and things are looking up these days. So thank you. I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah, and just to throw this out, in March it's 6 years that I've been sober, and it's a life-changing experience. Much more. It helps your mental well-being. It helps everything. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's not always easy, but it's definitely worth it.
So I also saw that Marriage Bites had its premiere.
Yes. Yeah. I just flew back from that. I'm still spinning from that. That was a wonderful night. Marriage Bites. It's written by my dear friend and collaborator Ashley Hargrove, who is good at everything. She's just like savant-like. She's very sharp. She writes, she produces, she directs, and she's she like remembers things. This is what sets us apart. She can remember shit, and I can't remember anything. And so she wrote this great script, and I'm the third lead in it. It's very funny. It's wild. It was just such a great experience that it's hard for me to be objective when I watch my movies, because all I remember is the good or bad experiences that they were, because you're working with these people, and God knows you want to work with some of them again and again and again. And this is a company, in Marriage Bites, this is a group of people that I very much want to work with again. And it looks like I'm going to get my wish, because they've approved the sequel for Marriage Bites 2. And my part and Zach's part will be expanded in it, because they said that's the part of the movie that works the best. So I worked really, really hard on this movie, because it was sort of the movie. It's my sober movie. It's the transitional movie where I was coming out of that darkness. I was sober and still fighting a lot of internal demons. And that movie came along, shot in Atlanta, it was only 3 days of intense filmmaking. And that's what I love about what I do, and I want to keep doing it. I want to keep having experiences like this, like I had with Marriage Bites, and like I had in Canada with Thomas Sutherland and James Balsamo. Just want to keep that ball rolling.
Yeah. So, Robot Dracula. I actually heard
So,
from the editor. It's
call me.
oh, yeah, we'll actually put the link up how people can contact you on Instagram. We'll put it up on the website and in the
Okay, great.
description
Because
here.
I'm flying blind here. I don't know how to do this, but I'm doing the best I can. I have a lot of support. I have I live with my best friend Lisa, and she's awesome. So yeah, let's talk. Let's do business. You know, the cats have got to eat.
What are the cats' names, by the way?
Iggy Pop, David Bowie, and Debbie Scary.
All right, I approve. I love those names. Yeah,
Mhm.
I saw Iggy Pop just played recently in Boston, I think.
Yeah, they're all Lisa's cats. I'm their uncle.
Okay.
I just take care of them. Yeah, I moved here a year and a half ago, and I love it here in the cat house. Lisa and I and our three cats. That's our little family.
I'm a cat man, so I
There
approve.
you
The cat.
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meow.
So do you? I know you were a drummer. You told me before we went live. Do you still
hmm
do any music?
Only for myself. I'm hearing impaired because I was a fool when I was younger and I didn't wear hearing protection when I was playing the drums, and I was a sideman on drums in Salt Lake City for almost 20 years. I would just be on call because I had a family, I had kids, and a minivan and a mortgage. But I would be called in last minute. Hey, there's a country band. It's 2 hours. It's this kind of music. It's this kind of pay, and I would just show up and do it. I loved it. I loved playing the drums, but it has caused tinnitus, which is very painful. And so I have I don't really play drums anymore as much, well, anymore at all since I moved here to Phoenix. I literally have a boxed up electronic kit in our studio, and it's been sitting there for over a month, and I just haven't put it together, and I haven't played because I'm a little bit afraid. But I know that playing drums is a really important part of my life and my mental health. So I know I need to do it. And as far as playing music live, I have hearing aids now, and I can do it, but without without being able to hear everything and without being able to wash it all away with alcohol, it's kind of it's painful for me, and I don't really perform music live as much as I used to. I know that I need to get over that. I know that I need to just buck up and stop being a ninny about it. I still have my acoustic guitar. I'm looking right at it, and I play it every night. I practice all the time, and I play music. But the music these days, it's all just for myself and just for my own mental health. And I like acoustic instruments. I need to get a bigger acoustic guitar, one with a bigger cavity, so that I can feel the vibration of it more. And I think that would probably help out a lot. I've been putting a heavier gauge of string on the guitar, and I'm just trying to find an acoustic guitar that has the most possible resonance within my budget to be able to get, so that I can continue to play the guitar. But for me, I've started getting into. I read a lot more these days, and I've started getting into painting, which I'm terrible at, but it's something that I can do in complete silence, and it's very focusing, and I'm really enjoying painting and going for hikes and doing those kind of things. And I just love acting. I just love acting and performing, and I would love to be able to do a musical again.
Oh,
I haven't
nice.
done I haven't done musical theater in decades. I'm afraid to though, because with hearing impairment, it affects your memory, and I have a very difficult time remembering my lines. And so I've learned to be a good improviser. I don't think I could go on stage, and I don't want to go up on my lines. So right now, I just want to be an actor. I want to work in film, television, commercials. I want to be in front of the camera, and I want to be on stage. So that is where my passions lie the most these days. But the music is always going to be there because it's just so good for your mental health.
Do you have a favorite musical?
West Side Story.
Oh yeah, it's here come the
It's
Jets like
perfect.
in a bat out of hell. Someone gets in
Yeah,
our way, someone don't feel so well.
it's pretty terrific. I've been in it twice now, and once I played Baby John, and the other time I played Big Deal. Um, it's a great musical, and I think Spielberg knocked it out of the park.
Oh
I
really? All
think
right.
Spielberg did
Wow.
a great
Yeah, because a lot
job,
of people don't like his version. Yeah.
and the casting of Riff, perfect, perfect. It was such a strange choice, and it just works. I think Spielberg did a great job with West Side Story. I still like Lean's version. That's still the best one.
Yeah, yeah.
And that music, those songs, forget about it. It's just a terrific musical.
I agree. Tara, do you have a favorite musical?
Yes, I'm not sure if it's considered a musical, but I love Les Miserables.
Oh yeah, of
Oh
course
yeah,
it is.
yep, yeah. That was my mom's favorite musical. I got to see that with her, with my entire family, my daughters and everybody. A professional production. Can I tell you a name dropper story with Les Mis?
Of course.
Sure.
Tara? Okay. So we go to see it. It's a professional production, and my friend James Clark and Adam Overacker were playing in the orchestra pit for this performance, and they knew I was coming, and they knew my family was coming, and that my mom was there, and they told the cast, and the cast just completely freaked out, and they said, "You know the guy from Troll 2?" And so after the performance, which was just incredible, if you haven't seen Les Mis live, it is life changing. It's just incredible. And when it was over, the members of the cast came out, and they were asking, like, they were excited to see me, and they my mom was in a wheelchair, and they helped her to the car, and they were just it was awesome. There were these these incredible Broadway actors who were excited to see little old me. Yeah, Les Mis.
What a
Sam
fun
says, "How about?"
experience.
Yeah, I love it. Troll 2 the musical.
I'd be in it.
Cool. I would watch it.
Yeah.
I'd sing and dance my little heart out.
Oh my God, needs to be its own song. Exactly. Well, it's been great having you on the show, and you're always welcome back when the new movie comes out. It was the Mountie and the Moose. It was a Canadian Centaur, which I'm really excited to see, and Robot Dracula. I know who's editing it right now, so that'll be out soon.
Yes. Yeah. Very excited. Marriage Bites is coming out. It's already out. And also Skate to Hell premieres January. Yeah, January 16th in Las Vegas. Skate to Hell with Jenna Jameson, Eric Roberts, and Todd Bridges and me. And there's a much bigger cast, but that's the cast that I worked with. And by the way, Jenna Jameson, lovely, just lovely. I love Jenna. We got along great. I hope that I get to work with her again. And Eric Roberts is just like, he's such a pro. He's just such a such a badass. I love him.
Yeah. Great cast. That sounds very fun.
Yeah.
And do you know when Marriage Bites? I know it premiered like at a convention or a festival. So, like, is it going to do like a festival run?
I asked Ashley about that, and right now she is weighing a number of options, and good for her. So what direction it takes, I'm really not sure. I asked her that same question, and she has some big plans for the movie. So I'm excited. I told her I would be there to help promote as much as I possibly could. Yeah, as long as I can, as long as I can afford my bills and everything, then I will. I always just throw myself into whatever project I'm in, and I just try to do the best job that I possibly can. And it doesn't always work out, That's that kind of is the way life is. And in my case, the thing that I did the worst was, my performance in Troll 2. The thing that I did the worst ended up being the thing that I must have done something right, because here we are. So like, don't be too hard on yourself. It's probably not going to be as bad as you think it is.
Aw, that's good advice. That's really good advice. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just you just keep swimming. If you get knocked down, you got to get back up. And I know that sounds trite and it sounds corny, and I don't care. That's just the truth of it. Like, just get back up and like show up on time. Act like you want the gig, Just be respectful and be professional, and do the best that you possibly can, and then nobody can fault you as long as you try. That's the important thing.
All right. Well, it's been great having you on, and we will have you back. If you want
Thank
to
you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to end on such a dour note. Maybe I should say something silly.
Wise note. It was very wise.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. Do you want me to do the line? Do the line?
Yeah. Let's hear the line. Hold on. I'm gonna put you up here by yourself.
All right.
Here.
Oh, I'm on the widescreen. Mm-hmm. Here we go. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my God!
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Last question. When you first did that line, there's a fly on your head. Was that just a happy accident, or did they have a fly wrangler?
That fucking fly. Did not know. Did not. I'm trying to see if I've got. Okay. Here we go. I got lots and lots of fan art. This is my favorite. This is by an artist named Blaine Hefner out of Austin, Texas. He's also a beautiful guy. Hefnatron. If you want to see some tree toppers that you won't believe, Hefnatron. That's my boy Blaine, and he did this.
Oh.
And yeah.
Did he put the fly?
There's no fly. There's no fly because it's my job. I have to put the fly on there. I didn't know there was a fly on my head until I saw the film with my family. We rented the VHS, and I saw it with my family, and that scene came on, and I went, "There's a fucking fly on my head." I didn't know. I said, that's gonna stay. Like, that's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life. And sure enough, it did. I hope the fly got paid more than I did.
So I did hear it. Is this true? You didn't get paid for Troll 2?
I made $100 a day for Troll 2,
all right.
And I shot for 10 days. There was one whole day where they didn't get to me, and I just sat in a hot tub all day. But yeah, I made $1,000, and then it came back to bite me the next year with my taxes.
Oh, no.
So, but I mean, at the time, $1,000 seemed like a fortune. But I don't get residuals. I don't get anything for Troll 2. I wish I could figure out a way to make some money off of that, but I don't. So but I've been in 5 Christmas movies, and those things pay very well. So if you're making a Christmas movie, I've had experience doing that too.
All right, fair enough. Very good. All right, we will talk to you soon, Darren. Thank you so much for
Bye,
coming
Darren. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Krampus,
Happy
Happy
holidays.
Happy Festivus.
Yeah.
Happy Festivus.
Yes. Just say hello. Just say the fly was Jeff Goldblum cameo. I like that.
Done.
All right. See you, man. Thank you.
Bye, Darren.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Darren was awesome.
That was so fun.
Yes.
I'm so glad he did the line for us. That was an honor.
Yeah, I didn't want to ask. I was like, maybe he doesn't want to, but he loves doing it. So that's very good. I'm gonna cut that out too. We'll have to we'll put it up on the website by itself.
Yeah, he was lovely and hilarious. I can't believe how much energy he has. Good for him.
Yes, and I said this on the show, not just when Darren was on here. I genuinely love Troll 2.
It's a really good movie.
Yes, I've always enjoyed it. When I saw it, I've seen it before, but when I saw it in the theater for the first time with like people, and this was maybe 10 years ago, it's such a fun experience.
Really?
It was all these people who love the movie anyway, and so they're saying lines and it was just a very positive experience. Everyone just had a good time. You know what I mean? It wasn't anybody like, oh, this movie sucks or anything. Everyone's just having a fun time.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow, what an honor. I'm so glad that we were able to get him on the show.
Yes. And I was trying to, a few years ago, I had the child actor from Robot Monster. I won't remember his name. I'm sorry. But it was just a different thing, though. But Robot Monster was considered like the worst movie ever made for decades because it was made in the 50s. And like he talked about, like, didn't want anyone to even know that he was connected to it until like not that long ago when, like, you know, he realized that people actually loved the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't experience that till like into his 70s. So I'm glad that that Darren has embraced that people really enjoy Troll 2.
Yes. Oh, that was so fun. Well, I'm gonna take a quick break.
All right, we're gonna all right, yeah. So we'll take a quick break. Maybe we'll take some calls in tonight if you want to call in and talk about whatever. I've got a few things. I'm going to play the trailer for Cyst, which has Darren Ewing in it. We have Marriage Bites trailer. We have a few trailers we're going to play, and we'll come back after we get some drinks and whatnot. And I mean like coffee. No, well, you can drink whatever you want. I'm going to get some black coffee, but we'll be right back.
Sounds good.
All right.
That's a good one. It's nice and juicy. Could you feel that?
Barely.
Can you feel that? We'll get this out sooner than later, okay? I've invented a machine that removes the cyst just like that.
The guy's been throwing himself into this machine for years.
This machine is dangerous.
Relax, Patty. It's gonna work this time.
Guy's just being really difficult this morning.
Probably nervous today.
But why?
The patent examiners are coming.
It is so nice to see you again.
This new unit features a patented...
That's not patented yet.
Let's talk about the damn machine!
Oh my God! I'm getting that patent.
Let's blast this thing.
Oh, thank God! As soon as I get out of here, I am going to sign that patent paperwork.
You mean it?
As I live and breathe.
Welcome to my boring life. My sweet, innocent, wonderful, yet very predictable wife, Linda.
Something is seriously wrong with that man.
We've been married 15 years and have a crazy 13-year-old. Don't get me wrong, I love my family. I have a good job, a great wife, until one day things changed a lot.
We're a married couple.
Oh, God. Do things just suck?
You're late.
I'm sorry we had a small mishap.
Here are the keys. Here are ours.
Have a nice stay in Neal Park.
And you in our city.
Still telling the same story, Josh?
Powers of evil are very strong here. I must leave.
Goblins don't exist. Goblins don't exist.
And remember,
They're eating her! And then they're going to eat me!
so dizzy.
Kids with a sweet tooth like yours love ice cream.
Delicious and purified.
I order you for the sacred power of the magic stones.
I need help, Grandpa!
No!
Dre, babe, take a breath. What's happening?
DJ's MIA and
Toilet still clogged.
what are you, like 35 and still promoting parties?
Dre, get ready for the wildest party we've ever thrown.
But we're not ready.
We're never ready. Open the doors.
It looks like Bushwick's beautiful people are out tonight. Hi, beautiful people!
Grown man with man parts coming through. I've never had stage fright.
What do you say, you and me? We kill it. There's nothing to be afraid of.
You all right?
Drag is not life or death. Bitch!
Oh, fuck.
Something very bad is going on.
Manhattan is under siege.
What the hell?
Shelter in place?
That thing was not human.
You know what this means.
It's worse.
A zombie.
Yum, yum, yum.
My wife is coming.
She's probably dead.
Oh my God! That was kind of sexy. Softball, third base.
We gotta armor up.
You might want to look away. Why?
We outside tonight.
It's life or death.
It's both. It's always both.
I know, such injustice, right?
Survive, survive.
Hi, this is Doug Patton, Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies, and you are listening to Without Your Head. And you better keep listening to Without Your Head, or you will not only be without your head, you will be without your soul, because I will tear it apart.
Hello, I am international actor Gora, the man and the legend. I am excited to be playing an ancient warrior spirit summoned to help destroy the demon trees in the upcoming American movie Urban Day. Ah, ah, ah.
Hey, all right, we're back here once again.
I hope I get to have a scene with that guy on Arbor Day.
Yeah, he'll be. He plays a spirit in the Arbonomicron.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we will be filming that. Hopefully, we'll be filming it next year. We'll be having a crowdfunder campaign in the beginning of the year to help fund the film Arbor Day. Written by me and starring a bunch of folks like Tara Hutchison.
Nice and evil.
Exactly. Got some puppets over here, but we'll show more of them in the near future. But Master Zog will be making his debut at the Banquet of the Dying Daylight in January in Worcester.
Nice.
And he agreed to bring me along as his +1.
Very kind of him.
Yes, it was.
Tell Zog I said thank you.
We got Stevie here from Toronto.
Hello.
How's it going? I posted
Hello
the link
there.
if anyone would like to video in and talk about movies or horror or whatever else is on your mind. And let everyone know, next Thursday is Christmas, so we won't be live on Christmas Day, but we're going to be doing a special Christmas show Monday. Me, Tara, Troy, and AJ. We're going to open the Secret Satan gifts, and we've got a bunch of cool little, a lot of cool segments we have planned.
We have games. We have trivia. We have questions. It's going to be crazy and holiday and horror. And I'm going to dress up in a costume.
I kind of always am, but yeah, I'll dress up in a different costume Monday. So.
Even more costume,
right.
You know?
Exactly. It's going to be a good time. And honestly, a big thanks to Tara is always a big help in putting these theme shows together.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. And I'm very appreciative that you've joined the show. I've always liked you a lot. You're fun. And you have a lot of cool ideas. All around, it works.
Thank you. I love being on here. It's so fun. It's so stress-free.
I agree 100%.
Have a great time.
So, Mr. Reddy has also joined us. What is on your mind, Steven?
Oh, Merry Christmas. Joyeux Noël tout le monde.
Wearing my Krampus scarf here.
Merry Christmas.
Français.
Yeah, I normally not. I was getting into the Christmas spirit horror-wise this week.
La Bouche de Noël.
Watching some Christmas horror. Actually, the first Christmas horror I've watched in a long time. Better Watch Out.
Oh, I'm a fan. It's like kind of a violent version of Home Alone.
I haven't seen that one.
Well, it's a babysitter movie over Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Babysitter horror movie. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that movie because I went in not thinking anything of it, and then I went in. I really enjoyed it. It's pretty very violent. Came out, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even not that long ago. But that's a good movie. I noticed some other people seeing it, so maybe it's streaming somewhere. because another friend of mine that's watched it for the first time recently.
Yeah, it is. You can find it. And then I probably I had heard of this movie for years but never saw it, and then finally saw it. It's not a Christmas movie, but it's sort of a cross between Psycho and The Crying Game. Sleepaway Camp.
Oh wow!
You
never saw
that? I had never heard of this movie before.
Really?
But I saw it, and I've always thought, well, maybe one day I'll see it. And I know you had the star on Without Your Head.
Yeah, she's been on a couple times.
Yeah. And so, like, I was freaked. I mean, like,
yeah, the amazing ending.
The amazing ending is
especially if you didn't know it's coming. Wow. Have you ever seen it, Tara? Sleepaway Camp?
I have. It's so good.
Yeah. And I've seen people cosplay the ending at conventions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they have like a strap-on dildo for the
It's a very naughty cosplay.
It is. So I will not be doing that on the show because we get kicked off.
Why not?
But if you try,
well, do your best. Do your best impression of the final ending.
Here we go. Yeah, not only the dong, but her face in that scene is like very terrifying.
Yeah,
we find out that Neal's been Nelly all along.
Yeah.
I do think it's cool because I don't get to experience this too often because I grew up watching so many things, but it is cool when you find like an older movie that you've never seen and you experience for the first time.
Oh yeah, that's like the best.
Because I know like Tara's been watching like Universal Monster movies for the first time.
Yep, I want to watch. I still haven't seen Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or Wolfman, the old one.
Oh really? I was wearing a Wolfman
I want to see those. But I saw Frankenstein and I freaking loved it.
Yes,
and I saw Bride of Frankenstein. But my favorite, I would say, is Invisible Man.
Ah! I appreciate that. Invisible Man to me is the most underrated of the. I know people like it, so but I think it's the most underrated of the Universal Monster movies. And if you don't know this, that's all James Whale movies: Frankenstein's Bride of Frankenstein and Invisible Man.
Claude Rains is one of my favorite actors, so I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, it's a great performance.
You want Invisible to be fair.
Very true. You can't see him. But yeah, it's awesome. He's like super evil.
Have you seen Dracula's Daughter?
No.
That's one of the later Universal movies.
Is Claude Rains in it? I probably saw it, but not for a long, long time.
It's towards the end of the cycle, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put that on my list.
They say that's one of the first movies with lesbian overtones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why Reddy likes it.
And I watched Pandora's Box for the first time.
Well, I'm not familiar with it, actually.
It's like a Louise Brooks movie, and it has... I didn't realize there's a bunch of like trans and lesbian people in that movie because it was Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the 30s where they were like...
Right, where pre
it's called the
Nazi,
Weimar,
like it wasn't,
It's called the Weimar Republic.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, it's really good. I recommend it. It's really sad, but it's so interesting.
Yeah, a lot of the German horror movies or whatever of that era are fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Golem. Everyone knows like Captain and Dr. Caligari and Nosferatu. But I mean, Nosferatu is still one of my favorite movies. And honestly, I think that's the scariest version of Nosferatu. Remember, scariest version of any Dracula, I think, is the original Nosferatu.
I agree. They've been trying to recreate it ever since, but I just feel like it still doesn't hit it like the original.
Yeah, and you don't want that stupid ass mustache.
Yeah, why did they give him a mustache? That's weird.
I will always be very anti-Nosferatu mustache.
Because you couldn't see in a mirror that shave, that's why.
We did that's a good point. We did the but he's also dead, so I guess maybe your hair still grows when you're dead. But
they thought it did.
The thing is, though, and I've had this argument on the show many times, people will tell me, oh, well, Nosferatu's based off Dracula. And yes, I totally understand all this. But if you're going to make a movie more like the book Dracula, then call it Dracula. If you're going to make something like Nosferatu has become its own thing. He has a specific look. So make it like that. I'm not saying just recreate the whole same movie and do the same exact thing. But if you're gonna, he should look like that. Is what I'm saying.
Yes. At least try. You know.
Exactly. No mustache.
I actually haven't seen it.
Right,
I just heard he had a mustache, and I just laughed so hard. And I was like, okay, I have to wait a little bit. And then
I was so anti-mustache, Jared. There's a whole episode dedicated to Nosferatu's mustache.
Really?
Yeah. It was me taking on the world. Everyone else is pro mustache on the show, I think, but not me.
I just think it's not very scary.
I agree.
To imagine a vampire like manicuring facial hair.
Yeah, he got this big ass, like thick mustache. Like, fuck this guy.
Yeah. Like in the morning, he's just trimming it and using like beard wax on it.
Right. I used to wax my beard. It's very time consuming. That's why I don't do it anymore. I used to wax and twist the mustache. And I'm not a friggin' vampire. I'm not out sucking blood. I ain't got time to do that.
Yeah.
If I was a vampire, I definitely ain't got time to do it.
Yes.
And he's barely even in the movie to begin with.
Really?
In the new one, it's like he's what is he in the movie? 4 minutes? Watching like a 3 hour. I don't know how long it is, but he's like a minor character in his own movie.
That's lame.
Yeah, I don't know. The more I think about it, I'm anti-Nos. This new Nosferatu.
Is it even violent at all?
I'm not really a big fan, I have to say. I'm not a big fan. The original one's fantastic. The 70s one is very good too. And then Shadow of the Vampire. If you've not seen that, Tara, I would suggest Shadow of the Vampire. It's a fictional movie about the making of the original Nosferatu, as if Nosferatu is a real vampire, and that's why he looks so cool.
Oh, cool!
Well, there were rumors that he was.
Right, yeah. So I would highly recommend it. It's great.
Okay, so I need to watch Shadow of the Vampire and Daughter of Dracula.
Yes.
Dracula's daughter.
Dracula's daughter. Okay. Right. I'm on it. I'll do it before Christmas.
All right. Anyone seen the movie Krull? I have seen the movie. I'm a huge. It's funny you brought this up because I'm a big sword and sorcery fan. I love. I can't say I love Krull, but I've seen Krull many times. But I love like Conan the Barbarian, Excalibur, Sword and the Sorcerer. I think is the name.
Is that the Kevin Sorbo one?
No, Kevin Sorbo is that's Conan. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, is it Conan? The show he was on? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
No,
I like Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What was that called? Hercules.
Hercules.
Yeah, that was the TV
show. Yeah.
But you know that movie, Sword and Sorcerer movie, though.
Oh, well, it was probably a lot later because I liked a lot of the 80s ones.
Yeah.
But next, at the beginning of in January, we're going to do Sword and Sorcerer. We're going to do a Sword and Sorcerer show dedicated to those kind of movies. We'll all have our own. We'll have to get together and figure out what we're going to do. But it's going to lead into the banquet of the Dying Daylight, which is a sort of. It's like a medieval festival that's coming up in Worcester that I'm going to be at. So that we're going to do that sometime in January.
I'm going to dress up medieval.
I love it. And I will have Master Zog will be on the show.
Yay! I love that. And actually, I like the movie Kroll.
I do too. I consider it a horrible film, but I liked it.
I feel like there was like a magic when it came to sword and sorcery movies in the 70s and 80s that the Italians brought. Like there was just something where it felt like you were watching another world and it just felt so mystical, you know? Even if you didn't have to pay attention to the movie the whole time, you could just space out and just feel like you're in this weird world, you know?
Yeah, and so some of these American ones like Conan, Excalibur, they weren't. I'm not a big fan of like the real. In the '90s, they became super campy with like Hercules and Xena, Warrior Princess, and I know they have their own fan base, and that's cool. I was not into that. I like the more like an adult movie. And then the only one in modern time I would really consider that fits that is The Northman, which is another movie I'd recommend.
Was that the one that came out recently?
Yeah, it came out not too long ago.
That movie was really good, but I could never get over the Ethan Hawke barking scene.
Oh yeah, there's some weird stuff. I like it.
But the Valkyrie was badass.
Yeah. And so when I was watching, I was like, "Wow, this is like Hamlet." But then I found out that a Hamlet was it's a Macbeth. Anyway, it's one of those two that are I think it's Hamlet. That is it was based on the original story, The Northman.
On
Shakespeare based his play off The Northman because it's The Northman is like this really ancient story. So I thought that was really wild.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know till after I saw the movie.
Huh.
Damn, that Shakespeare always ripping everybody off.
Yeah, fucking Shakespeare. Stevie, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I know you're talking about stuff.
Well, I would recommend, if you talk about sword and sorcery, Stallone's ex-wife Brigitte Nielsen and Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1984 movie Red Sonja.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
And don't forget the Beastmaster.
Yes. I haven't seen Red Sonja, but I have seen Beastmaster, and that one's good.
I'm a big fan of Beastmaster, made by the man made Phantasm. So so the Sword and Sorcery month, not a whole month, we're going to do a show. We'll get together, think of some ideas. But I'm glad that everyone likes these kind of movies. I know maybe not horror, but there's a lot of horror elements in those movies.
Oh, yeah. There's tons of blood and guts and monsters, you know?
Yes. And now, I can find the scene. It's weird, because I think the movie's called The Sword and the Sorcerer. And the end of the movie, where the stuntman gets thrown off the cliff, he actually died filming it, and they kept the take in the movie. So you see this guy getting thrown off a cliff, and he really dies.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and it's in the movie. It's like you're actually watching some dude die.
So no second take then.
No, but then
Faces of death.
Exactly. But when I thought about it, I'm like, if that happened to me, I'd probably want it in the movie, though. It'd be like,
yeah,
I died for the scene and you cut it?
Yeah, like, let me live on in my death.
On the next episode of Without Your Head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find. I feel weird finding the scene. But like you don't see it like laying on the ground or something, but you could. I'll show it to you. He legit dies.
That's terrible.
It's very uplifting.
Like,
show here.
It's like that movie Milo and Otis, where they like threw the
I love that movie.
Off the cliff into the ocean for reals. I mean, the kitten lived, but like they just made the animals go through these stunts for reals.
Yeah, they did some really bad stuff to the animals, which it's so bad because I love the movie, and then like you hear that, and it's like, man, now I feel terrible.
Yeah.
Lady Hawk, yeah, that's a good one too.
Ooh, I love Lady Hawk. I think that's one of the greatest romance movies.
Vagina Wrinkle, who I just gave, she's our official moderator here on Without Your Head, and she missed the whole show. Taking the wrench away. No, we're just
Hello there. Hey, it's okay. Yeah, we got to find that scene of the guy falling off the cliff because now I'm really curious.
Here we go.
Poor guy.
So here we go. We're gonna watch a man die, but he did it for art. Here we go. Actual stuntman died. He felt his death.
Good Lord.
And it's kept in the movie. But I mean, you can watch it and you see that the guy really get thrown off the cliff there.
Wow.
Guess they just didn't plan it out good enough.
So yeah,
huh?
it's a good way to bring the show down. but yeah,
Merry Christmas. Watch a guy die.
He was a method actor.
But I watched that movie for whatever reason. When I first got cable as a kid, they would show that movie all the time. So I saw it like a million times as a kid, and I didn't know anything about that until really a few years ago.
Hey, you know what's a movie that I really like a lot is Clash of the Titans.
Oh yeah.
The 80s one.
Yeah, that's the final movie of Ray Harryhausen. He came out of retirement and did the stop motion. I'm a huge Ray Harryhausen fan. In the early days of Without Your Head, I tried to get Ray Harryhausen on the show, and he was like 90 at the time. Yeah, and I really regret not really pursuing it harder because I'd get replies. But I remember the one time he was going to do it. He was celebrating his 90th birthday, and so he couldn't do the show when we had a plan.
Oh.
But so yeah, that was he came out of retirement for Clash of the Titans. Really fun movie. And if you've not seen his other movies, like Seventh Voyage of Sinbad,
King Kong, right?
Well, he worked on King Kong, but he's not the main guy. But he worked on King Kong. But Seventh Voyage of Sinbad and Jason and the Argonauts would be the two I would really suggest.
That Medusa stop motion is so creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Even till this day, like I feel like that's the creepiest Medusa I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's great. I love stop motion. There are plans for the grand finale of Arbor Day to use some stop motion. So we'll see if that works out. Yes, that is the plan. For a big tree scene in stop motion. We talked it through with Michael Epstein and AJ Cutler about how to film this. So the idea is we're gonna film the live action stuff when we do the movie, and then do the stop motion afterwards, and then add it in. So hopefully we can get that worked out. But that is the plan.
Heck yeah! Oh, it just keeps getting more and more exciting.
Now I may be getting over my head here doing all these things, but that is the plan.
Hey,
you should aim high. Aim high. Great.
I love that.
Yeah. Also, and I also have the board game, which I don't know where it's not the greatest, but it's a fun board game, and like you get the Medusa's heads. You got to try to kill the Gorgon at the end with the Medusa head, or not the Gorgon.
Oh, really?
Release the Kraken.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan of stop motion.
Yes. Same.
And so yeah, that's got that. Yeah, it's a great movie. And it's got great casts. Good stuff. I had a lot of I never had the Kraken though. I always wanted the Kraken when I was a kid. They made the Kraken. It was like this giant action figure.
Oh really? Like for sale?
Yeah. Never had him though. Fortunately,
I had a Godzilla when I was a kid.
Yeah, I have the one that his hand shoots out. It was a hand-me-down because my brother's older, so it was like a 70s toy. And I don't know why Godzilla's hand would shoot off, but his hand would shoot off.
He was lonely.
I'll find a picture of him. I have him upstairs somewhere. Maybe it's worth a lot of money. I don't know.
Did you ever shoot his hand off?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his hand would shoot off. because you'd stick it in and you can. I think it was a lever in his
Oh,
back,
yeah.
and his fist would shoot off. I'm not really sure why. And he had like fire that would come out. You'd like hit this little lever, and his like tongue was fire and it would come out.
That's fun.
I found that. Yeah, here's the toy. Yeah, even as a kid, I didn't understand why his hand shot off. But so you can see it here. It's like you'd hit this lever. Oh, it was a lever on his arm, and his fist would shoot out. So you could like throw his fist at other toys for some reason.
I like how thick he is.
Yeah, he was a big toy. 1977.
He was very, very bottom heavy. He did a lot of squats.
Yes. Yeah. So there's the fist. Weird little thing. Oh, it was part of the Shogun Warriors line. I think the other ones were all like robot guys, so it made sense that their hands shot off, but it didn't really make sense that Godzilla's did.
Yeah, they just replicated.
Holy shit! It's $600 on eBay.
Whoa.
Maybe I'll put mine up on eBay.
Yeah, make $600 or $799.
Exactly. Well, exactly. I'll do $599.99. It'd be cheaper than $600.
Well, are you going to dress up? What are you going to dress up as for the Christmas show, Neal?
I was thinking of dressing up as a snowman.
Oh,
we'll find it. Because Troy. So you're gonna be what? You're gonna be an elf, I believe, right?
I'm gonna be Krampus.
Krampus, right? Krampus. AJ's gonna be an elf. Troy is Santa. So,
yes. Troy is gonna decide who's naughty or nice.
I'd show up. It's kind of long. There's a video of me as Krampus. It's our old commercial for the Secret Satan. See if I can find it.
The Secret Satan.
I think it's long for some reason. Anything else on your mind, Stephen, while I look this up?
Oh no, that's okay. I just thought I'd pop in for a little bit. I noticed that my computer is acting up again, so I'm coming in and out. I don't know if you notice.
Oh, really? It seemed fine to me.
I freeze up, then I come back.
We thought you were just quiet.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you froze in a very nice pose, so that's good.
Exactly. Yeah. Have you met Tara before, Steve?
No, like I said, I don't come on your horror show very much. So
I didn't know if you've ever been on with Tara before.
No, I don't think so.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Oh, really?
Home of low budget horror movies of the 1970s.
Yeah, you know what, Stephen? We were recently contacted by a movie company that's making a documentary about Canadian horror, and they want Without Your Head involved because we've interviewed a lot of people from old horror movies, old low budget indie horror movies, and they consider us horror experts. So that's very exciting.
Oh.
Very exciting.
I've met a few at the conventions here in Toronto. I've met a few horror movie stars too. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I'd look forward to see it because I've seen a lot of these movies, and they all get made by American remakes, and they don't turn out as good as the Canadian original.
Nope.
Well, my dad's Canadian, so.
Where's he from?
He's from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia.
Oh.
These two are very anti-Nova Scotians. I don't know.
But I have had lots of layovers to visit at the Toronto airport, and it's really nice.
Let's see here. I absolutely love Toronto. One of my favorite cities, Vagina Wrinkle says.
Do you like it there?
Oh yes, I've been here since '92.
Okay.
Yeah, I've lived here since 1992. I'm originally from an Indian reservation, but I came to Toronto and been here with the exception of maybe a couple of years for 33 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is it growing a lot, the city?
Well, it's yeah, I guess in the last 30 years, we're kind of anticipating a lot of people moving here. So there's a lot of construction in the city, anticipating a lot of people are going to move here. Like the city, we're expecting I don't know, I think they suspect 6 million people.
Wow.
I know when I was there, it was just when weed became legal and you could just smell it everywhere.
Yes, and I was going to meet you. I was really looking forward to meeting you in person for the very first time.
Right, so this is what happened, Tara. So I went up. We drove from Buffalo to Toronto, which is, I don't know, it was many hour drive, which is fine. But we drove up to Toronto, and so I went up there with my friend Jason, and we get there, and Jason is very much a hotel snob, so he didn't like the hotel. And we didn't even stay one night. He's like, let's go back to that nice hotel in Buffalo. So we drove all the way up there, did nothing, didn't even eat or anything, and drove all the way back to Buffalo.
Oh, dang.
It was like, what the hell, dude?
Oh, one time I went to visit my dad with my sister in Canada, and we were supposed to be driving to the airport in Maine. And we accidentally drove the wrong direction for 5 hours and we hit Quebec. And we didn't know till we saw the sign that's like Bienvenue Quebec. And we're like, what the? And then we just had to turn around and then just drive as fast as we could the other direction.
That's why, that's why like phones are good now, because you got the Google Maps. You can put it on there and realize you're not driving the wrong direction.
Yes. I definitely love Google Maps, but sometimes Google Maps sends you in stupid routes, now.
Yeah, it does. I think it's been a little better, but I remember when I first, I remember one time just leaving in Boston, I'd I'm going to go to this restaurant, and it would take me a mile, walk all, because I was doing on the walking, it would take me all around all these buildings, and then I was like, wait a minute, this was literally right in front of me. Instead of taking me down here, it's go way around here.
Stupid Google.
Exactly. This one time too, I was staying at a hotel in Revere, and there was a roast beef place that was. I was like, well, it seems like it's pretty close, so I started walking there, and it took me down through all these through neighborhoods. I was like, where the hell is this place? And then when I got there, so I get there to eat, and I'm leaving, and I walk out, and I'm like, wait a minute, I think my hotel is right here. It shared a parking lot with my hotel, but the Google Maps took me in this great big route, walking through all these people's neighborhoods for some reason. It was 30 seconds up the driveway, up the parking lot.
Do you think it does it on purpose just to fuck with us?
Yeah, they were like, this guy needs to get his steps in. We're just going to make him walk.
Yeah,
it's we need less traffic on the road. Just send people in wild goose chases.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's a couple of it. There's one night, it was me, Troy, and his girlfriend, B, and we're like, man, we could get a cup of coffee. And so we went, it was this cool sounding coffee shop, and the Google Maps took us there, and it was just a bench. And there was some seedy looking guy sitting on the bench, and we're like, what the fuck? Get the hell out of here. And also in Boston, I was at the theater, and I was like, there's a restaurant called the Falafel Taco. And I was like, what the heck? That sounds crazy. And they supposedly was a fusion of Mediterranean and Mexican food. They serve falafel tacos. So, again, I used the Google Maps. I walked there, and it was an army place to recruit you for the army. And I was like, did they just put this in here hoping like some like stoners are like, yeah, I'm going to get a falafel taco and then make them join the army?
We'll get him in the army.
Yeah, exactly. I was too old to join the army, so they just like, get the fuck out of here.
They're getting all crafty about it now.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why people listen to Without Your Head to hear tales of Google Maps.
Yes.
Tara, I have to go soon, but I sent you a friend request.
Oh, yes. Let me go look for it.
I left some writing in your box. Your message box.
Let me check it right now.
Our pal John ready?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But
No worries, you're good.
Okay.
I gotta take off soon, so I thought
I don't see a message.
So my friend who's been on the show a few times over the years, PJ Starks, he just finished his new movie that's coming out. It's going to come out in January. New Fears Evil. And he wants to come back on the show to talk about it. So that'll be cool. We'll have him in January.
I just confirmed it.
New Fears Evil. I'm going to ask him if is there a trailer. We'll play it. All right. Well, we will let you go, you couple of Canadians.
Take care.
Okay.
Merry
Take care,
Christmas.
beware. Good night. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Thank you
don't
for
forget.
coming on, guys.
Yes, and Monday will be the Christmas show, so be there.
Cool.
You guys celebrate
Christmas
Christmas in
show.
Canada?
Yeah, we sacrifice a baby.
Be there or be a square.
Exactly.
I'll sue you if you don't come.
Sue.
Okay, Donald.
All right. See you, Stevie and John.
Bye,
Yeah.
fellas.
Are you ready? For John ready.
They're so nice.
Yeah, they're good folks. I like those guys. John, John's actually writing some lyrics for an Arbor Day song.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And Sam Haynes, who was in the chat earlier, is actually going to score Arbor Day.
Damn. That's pretty cool.
I like to put all my friends to work. I'm like, get to
I
work
finally
for me.
fixed my lighting, and I feel like it's way better now.
I like it.
It was way like blown out, and I couldn't get up to fix it, so I'm just all like, because like I wasn't able to usually I'm able to test it beforehand, but I wasn't.
Right.
I feel like this is a lot better.
Yeah, I like it. Seems weird, like well, you're in. I would say you're in Arizona, but I've got like a scarf and a hat here. I'm like,
is it cold?
Yeah. It's not as cold today as it has been. But, VW likes the lighting.
Thank you. You're the
I like
best.
it too. I'm going to say we don't have to show the whole thing, but here was a video. I think it's from 2011 or 2012. This was the original trailer for Secret Satan, and I actually played Krampus.
All right, let's have a look.
Types of wonderful things. The happy, happy demon dance. This one, of course, Ron Hetz's CD, friend of the Without Your Head show. And if you find yourself, you're a little strapped on cash, it's a holiday season, you can make your own gift.
Someone made me that tie. It's got like a cut up doll baby on it. It's very
Everyone's creative.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I don't know where it is.
That's a wonderful tie. I think no bad Krampus, bad Krampus. These are just a sampling of the wonder. What is this? Tarot cards. This has a nice, wonderful theme of a little bit of a spectacular little horror days. Ooh, give me the brain.
That's a card game.
Wonderful. It's a card game. Send in the card game. You can send in, and you don't have to be thrifty. Don't spend $1,000 on a gift. Just find something that everyone would. Like you, my friend. I love you.
Aww.
No. Bad practice. Bad. Must not happen. And you have more, perhaps, what not to have. So these are just a sampling of the wonderful things you can send in. Now, what not to send in? No, Krampus, no! You must not send tobacco. No. Because you don't know who's going to receive this. You can't start an evil. No, bad Krampus.
I love that Krampus.
What else not to send in? Now,
yeah, I don't speak it.
No weapons, Krampus. No swords, no knives, no daggers, no axes, no hammers, no pickaxes, no bad Krampus. Put that away. Wait till later on the camera. So no weapons of any kind, please. No handguns, no assault weapons, and by no means should you send unwrapped food. If you want to send food, please have it nice, like perhaps a Twinkie wrapped sealed for your protect. No, Krampus, no. You don't know where these have been. How many times have I been? First it was roadkill, now it's French fries. And no alcohol, Krampus. You know how you get. You know how you become. You sodomize an entire town after. No, bad Krampus. No alcohol. Except for Santa. You may send Santa alcohol.
No, I did not see the Arctic Clown you log. Is that something you made for China?
No, Krampus. No. No sex toys. Bad Krampus. No sexual items of any kind. We have our wonderful items that you may send, and we have our naughty items that you should not send. You know what to do, Krampus. You are good. Good, Krampus. Good, Krampus. So, in closing, I am William Gaines, and I am Santa Claus, and I wish you a wonderful holiday season. Please send in your gifts by December the 15th. Remember the date. Krampus, thank you so much. You are a kind demon. I would like you to say good night, everyone.
I was about to wave goodnight.
Oh, thank you, Krampus. Have a wonderful holiday.
He's all having a hard time. That's fun. I can't wait for our Secret Santa exchange.
Yeah, so I saw some people asking about it. So this year we're just doing it between me, Tara, Troy, and AJ. But next year we hope to bring it back so everyone can be part of it.
Yeah, I hope that the gift I sent. I just hope no one already has it. I guess. Oh,
it'll be fun. So the four of us. So we're not sure who got who. Tara made a nice little. Anyway, everyone picked the name. I know who I got. We all know who we got, but we don't know who got us. So we'll find out Monday.
We shall see.
Yes.
I'm so excited for my costume.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun show.
You know, I've never actually dressed up in a Christmas costume before.
Really?
No. this will be my first time, and I'm like,
oh, awesome. Well, that'll be
can
fun.
get on this, like holiday themed costumes.
Yes. Yeah. I go all out every year. I'm just the goof, but I'm gonna have to wear something different for Monday.
Does it snow where you are?
Yeah, we actually had snow the other day. We don't. It's washed away since then, but
what's the temperature there?
it's a little warmer today, but it has been down into it was single digits not long ago. It was like 8. But I think it's been a little better today, the last couple of days. But I think it's supposed to be down in the 20s. It's 45 right now, so it's not bad. But it's supposed to get down in the 20s this weekend.
Oh, jeez.
It's very cold.
Very cold. Yeah, it doesn't get cold here whatsoever. Still like palm trees and desert.
Well, and we will be out in Arizona next year for Mad Monsters, so that's going to be fun.
Mad Monster.
I've never been to Arizona.
Well, I'm sorry that you have to visit on the hottest month of the year in advance.
We won't.
Don't judge Arizona based off that month.
All right.
Prepare.
Well, I'll have great company.
Yeah, just like put coconut oil all over yourself because that helps absorb sweat.
Okay.
I don't know if you're ready. It's hell. We're like,
I'm just gonna be all greased down in coconut oil.
Oh, it's hell. Like you get off the plane and it feels like a blow dryer in your face. That's basically what it feels like. And there's no clouds. Like if it was hot and maybe there was like one cloud in the sky, it would feel okay. But there's like 2 months where there's not a single cloud ever.
Why did this is not a question for you, but I have always wondered why they pick July to do the Mad Monster Arizona.
I know, because it's such a big event. That's so lame. But
I'll probably just stay in the hotel, I guess.
Yeah, but at night it's really fun. Like hot summer nights are my favorite, especially when you go swimming on a hot night, because it's like the sun's not on you, but the pool is heated. And you can just look at the stars, and it's really warm. Is
it always in the same hotel? Do you know the Mad Monster in Arizona?
Yeah, it used to be at different location, but I think it has like a steady location now.
Okay.
It's like in Glendale.
All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like Mad Monster. I know Eben who runs it, and I know Tara who's out there, so it'll be a good time.
I will be there.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure Troy comes. I know AJ's going to come.
I'll wear cool clothes.
I'll wear dorky clothes.
Hey, that'll be cool.
I probably will not wear this hat or the scarf.
That would be actually cool. But you might die.
Yeah. I was afraid it'd probably be a little too warm for this.
Yeah, especially when all the bodies get in the convention hall.
Right. Yes. Oh, that's the thing. Make sure this isn't so much for us, but people out there, make sure you wear deodorant.
Yes. And you always keep like a couple fans at your booth so you can stay cool.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to come and just be my personal fan, they just stand there and fan me and feed me grapes.
Yes. You are welcome to feed Neal grapes and fan him personally.
Yes, I think that would be cool.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, carry me around on like a throne.
Yeah. And you're just judging everyone.
That is very me.
They'd probably love that.
Vagina Wrinkle's getting all excited. She's wondering if Ogre will be there. She's a big Ogre fan.
Ooh.
From Skinny Puppy.
Maybe.
Because he goes to a lot of them. He goes to a lot of Mad Monsters. I think it's usually the one in Charlotte.
There's some really cool costumes there. Like people's cosplaying has gone like crazy. I don't know if it's like that at other Mad Monsters, but I'm sure it is. But the ones here, people like their cosplaying skills have gotten so good.
Have you ever done that at any of the conventions? Done any cosplaying?
A couple times. One time at the Phoenix Comic-Con, or I guess it's Fan Fusion now, I dressed up as Tina from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, nice.
And people kept yelling butts at me. And then I think I dressed up as like an anime cat schoolgirl once. That's about it. I want to dress up more, but I just forget. You know how it is.
Vagina Wrinkle, he usually does go. I have to meet him. Yeah, Vagina Wrinkle has not met Ogre yet.
Yes.
I met him.
I want to meet Vagina Wrinkle.
Yeah, I've never met her either. She says she'll never be in the same area as me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it would be great for her to come out. I know she had thought about coming out to help on Arbor Day because she also does makeup, if you didn't know this, and cool effects.
Cool.
Hopefully she doesn't mind me saying that.
That's super badass.
Yeah.
I would love to meet her. She sounds very talented and lovely.
Yes, yeah, and she's been inspired by the show to. She wants to make a short film, which I'm excited for.
Do it. So, one announcement for New Village Video.
Oh, sweet.
Is we're gonna start doing. We're changing the format a little bit, where we just release 2 to 3 movies a month, and after that month they go away.
Okay,
and then we'll have a page where there's short films.
Oh, sweet. I'm a big short film fan, and I've talked about years about like there's not like a platform for them, so that's awesome. And I see a lot of cool short films, so I will put in a good word for you. Like if I see something at a festival, and like this would be a good fit, because I see a lot of stuff, and like I always wonder where it goes after that,
That would be amazing, because we have a lot of people that really like what we do and that look forward to stuff. And in the end, people get paid.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yes. Love shorts. Yeah, we love shorts here too. So we're running out of time for this year, but I think we'll start doing this next year, where every once in a while, maybe once a month or so, we're going to show like either a movie or a collection of shorts. Like we're going to do some Antimony tapes, and we're going to watch them together here live on. Those we'll probably do on YouTube. Some of the other stuff that people have volunteered for us to show, it's too graphic for YouTube, so we'll find another platform to do those on. But
yeah, special without your head viewing.
Exactly, but it'll be a good time. It'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be all of us, and the filmmakers will be on, and we'll watch them live with the chat, and we'll talk. Well, maybe we'll pause it once in a while to say something, and it'll be a good time anyway. It'll be a live watch along.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
I'm totally down.
Yeah,
I'll get my snacks ready. I'll have Tweak on my lap. It'll be a time.
Yeah, bring your snacks. What's your favorite snack to watch a movie? In the theater, it's popcorn. But like, what for me anyway? How about at home?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely any kind of chocolate. I'm a huge sweets fan, so Crunch Bars or Caramellos, like I don't know, something like that. But I try not to do it every day because I'm getting older, so it's like I gotta watch it a little. But I love sweets. What about you?
Well, I do try to be healthy, so celery, but no.
You're just like eating the celery the whole time.
I do actually, not when I'm I do at night usually have some celery sticks and like hummus, but my favorite thing, I do like popcorn, but like I said, at the movie theater, it's a little different because it's hot and everything. I'd still like popcorn at home. Any kind of nuts I like too, and like mixed nuts or any kind of nuts.
That's what she said.
Hey now.
I'm sorry.
And for really sweets, so I always like gummy sweets and Twizzlers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're not a chocolate fan?
I'm not a huge chocolate guy, no. I actually like white chocolate, but I know some people think that's blasphemy.
Yeah, I used to have a problem with chocolate where it's like, I could eat dinner or a Snickers bar, and I'm like, a Snickers bar, kind of thing. Like
Snickers satisfies.
Oh, it's so good. It literally makes me a nicer person. Like when I'm eating sweets, for some reason, I'm like in a way better mood. I'm nicer when I don't have. It's just probably sugar addiction, right?
Yeah,
you know.
that's in the commercial though. Like the guy's all like pissy and stuff, then eats a Snickers, and he's a nice guy again.
Yep. Yeah, he just has a sugar addiction.
Tara knows chocolate is the best from Vagina.
Chocolate's the best. Oh, I'm actually gonna go get some. I don't think I have any chocolate right now. Damn it.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I had some yesterday.
Yeah. You get some celery. It's just as good.
It is good, but you know, sometimes you just gotta gorge on like a king size peanut butter cup pack.
Yeah, no peanut butter cups. I used to. So, there was from at a festival once. They made this movie that my friends made. In the movie, they had these like fake like Pop-Tarts, but they called them something else. And one of the flavors was just celery, which I always thought was really funny.
Oh.
And so they made the packs, and like they were like dollar store Pop-Tarts, but they put like a fake label on them. And I used to keep one on the bookshelf here because I thought it was funny. And then one day I came down, I was like, well, it looks like there's some crumbs there. The package was there, but the corner was eaten through, and they ate the Pop-Tart out of it. But the package didn't fall off the shelf. I don't even know how the hell they did something like that. So maybe it was my chipmunk friends. But since then, I know not to keep any food down here, even if it's
the
back.
Chipmunks were hilarious. Last episode, when you hear them scurrying and you're
that was crazy. They were flying around I didn't know how much you guys could hear, if you could really hear them flying around. It was nuts.
I could hear them
running over my feet and stuff.
I could hear a couple scurries.
Yeah, it was crazy. I've seen I'd never seen them run around like that.
That's so cute.
You'd think they'd be afraid of me, but apparently they're like, yeah, this guy's not going to do nothing. Whatever.
They had their own business going on. They had no care for the human world.
Yeah, I don't know if they were just playing, if they were, I know like animals like are pretty rambunctious when they're getting made. I don't know what was happening, but
they didn't care where it was. They're just like,
yeah, I'd have to turn the video on and show some hot chipmunk action.
It gets banned.
Did you ever?
Go ahead.
I put this up because I got this last year. It's the Bride of Frankenstein Nutcracker.
Oh wow! Oh, that's cool. I want to start collecting nutcrackers.
Yeah, I like nutcrackers.
That's really cool.
They don't have a Spirit Christmas near me, but a lot of the Spirit Halloween stores became, well, not a lot of them, just a few, I think, became Spirit Halloween stores this year. And it started last year, it was only a few. And so they get a lot of nutcrackers of like Art the Clown and Michael Myers and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't have any near me. I'd have loved to get some of those.
It would be so cool if Spirit Halloween stores converted to Christmas.
Yeah, a few of them did, but none near me. You have to, so anyone out there, you have to look and see if it. And at first, I thought they just meant like, but it's all horror related Christmas stuff. So that's pretty wild.
That's badass.
Yeah, like Santa hats and Christmas socks and nutcrackers, all kinds of stuff. But it's all horror related. Ugly Christmas sweaters.
You know what I think is so funny is this happened in a meeting I was in recently, and also I hear it a lot. And I'm not trying to judge people, okay? But I just think it's funny when people are like, "What's your favorite like Christmas or Halloween film?" And they're like, "Oh, I love Christmas horror. So my favorite scary Christmas horror film is Nightmare Before Christmas." And I'm like, "What?" You're not watching people get their heads chopped off?
Yeah, no, I like that movie. It's fun,
crazy?
but I'm not like, wow, this is really some horrific gore here. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Like, it is good. Don't get me wrong.
No, I like it. Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that was scary.
No. I mean, honestly, I would think even Gremlins is scarier.
Definitely. Gremlins scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah, it's a pretty scary movie for like what's considered a kids movie. It's not really a kids movie because like the gremlins are like, and they're killing them in blenders and they're ripping people apart.
Like a lot of little kids, like family members nowadays, that I try to show like Gremlins to, because I think that they're gonna think it's cute.
Right,
So I'm
right.
like, oh, they're from the internet, like that's not gonna scare them, and they get terrified, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's a scary movie. I remember when the old Siskel and Ebert review of it. They're like get mad because like this is too scary for kids. And they get really on the old review when they review. I think they did a whole like special episode about Silent Night, Deadly Night, and like they're like giving out the addresses of like the producers and stuff. Like it's really like whacked out. So like they were like so offended. Yeah.
Were they mentally okay during that time? You know, like that's weird.
There's a whole special, like a 2-part special where they do just about the slasher films, and like they're so mad and they're talking about how like they're always killing women and like the knives are like phallic symbols. And it's like, whoa, you guys are really getting into this.
Wow, they're looking real deep.
Yeah. Terrifier 3 is now a holiday staple. That's true.
I haven't seen it. I need to.
Really?
No.
Have you seen any of them?
No, I'm so behind.
Yeah, they're very graphic. I'm a fan of them. Some people love the second one the best. It's actually, I like it, but it's probably my least favorite. I really like the first and the third one the best.
Like Alien.
Yeah, I prefer Alien over Aliens, and I know a lot of people love it. It's not that I dislike Aliens. I like Alien better. Art the Nutcracker. I wonder if has there ever been like a killer Nutcracker movie where the Nutcracker just comes to life?
I wish.
Yeah.
I don't know if there is, but I hope there is.
Right. If not, that should be a Without Your Head movie.
Yeah, that would be fun. It's just all people's faces.
Exactly. People's nuts. But yeah, their heads are in the Nutcracker smashing it.
Just ripping their nuts off.
But yeah, it's a good scene. Like, yeah, you got a giant Nutcracker and it's just their head just and their brains,
cool.
Everything just squishes. Yeah.
And it's like a little kid who sees it, no one believes him.
Right.
Kind of story.
Yeah, I like to scar little kids. Cisco gave out Mrs. Yeah. On those old shows, it's really wild. Like they really like were offended. Not just offended, like they're almost like in tears talking about like the slasher movies. Like they're so upset about them.
They were like personally offended.
Yeah, I actually get a kick out of watching some. There's one when they're talking about Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter, and they're like, and as Roger Ebert, and he's just like, this is what young adults are gonna watch us, and they're gonna think this is what life is all about. And I'm like, who the hell's gonna watch Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and think this is what my life is about? Like,
yeah. And also, it's the same old story.
Yeah, it's not real. Yeah, it's like
beginning of time. This thing is this, and kids are gonna murder from this. It's like those dime novels from like the Old West.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They're like,
yeah,
we're influenced by these dime novels about outlaws.
Who would be influenced by a Friday the 13th? Like, I want to become Jason Voorhees. Like
if they're gonna be evil, they're gonna be evil either way.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they watch.
I'm gonna go live out in the woods and be like some mutant out in the woods, like with a ski mask. It doesn't even make any sense. A hockey mask.
Yeah, it's absurd. Or like when people thought video games made people violent.
Yeah, when you mentioned earlier about the Satanic Panic when I was a kid, because I was a big D&D fan. I remember that, like, everyone thought like, oh, it's demonic or satanic if you play Dungeons and Dragons, and it's kind of laughable now, but it was a big thing in the 80s. Now I remember I used to have, I don't know where it is anymore. It was an actual like pamphlet that they would hand out. Like it was signs that your child might be satanic, and one of them was like listening to heavy metal music, playing Dungeons and Dragons. One of them was spontaneous combustion.
What?
Just like if your kid just spontaneously blows up, like you probably have worse things going on than he might be satanic, you know.
Yeah,
He's dead right now.
That's much worse.
Yeah.
How silly.
It seems like that's kind of come back the last few years, satanic panic.
A little bit, huh? People have gotten paranoid. But,
yeah, it was a couple years ago in Boston. I was wearing it was Halloween. I was wearing I think it was Return of the Living Dead shirt, and this guy's like, he started yelling at me. He's like, we hate Satanists here in Boston. We curb stop Satanists in Boston. Like, what the hell is the guy go talking?
He probably just like had dementia and he was on.
Yeah, it's probably just some insane dude. Canadian serial killer wore a mask. Still though, he was a psycho. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
You know I'm in the minority, but I find Jason creepier in part 2 when he's just got the sack over his head.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Good old fashioned sack head.
Yeah, he's got a sack over his head. He's got the one eye. I know it's a ripoff of the what's the Showdown? Sundown. I forget the name of it. Sundowns. But whatever. I think it's a cool look. Mark Twitchell. We should do a serial killer show sometime.
Ooh, we should. That would be fun.
Yeah. Our favorite serial killers. Our top 10 serial killers.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It totally makes sense. I don't know. It totally fits the show.
100%. Yeah. I know some. So years ago, I tried to get Charles Manson on the show for an interview.
Oh.
And so we actually got permission to play his music on the show. So we used to do Artist of the Month. And so the Artist of the Month 1 month was Charles Manson. And they sent me like pamphlets that he wrote in prison, which I have upstairs. But Vagina Wrinkle could help me with the name. The serial killer who went on to be Ed Kemper. So Ed Kemper, he's still alive. After he went to jail, he actually read audiobooks. So he read one of the Star Wars audiobooks. He read the Dune books. So if you listen to the old audiobooks, it's actually Ed Kemper, this serial killer. But and then they stopped him from doing it after a while. I think once people found out. But I don't know if it's but I've seen podcasts who interview different people in jail. So I wonder if we could get an interview with Ed Kemper on the podcast.
You know what? Never say never.
Exactly. And he used to cut people's heads off and have sex with the severed head so it fits without your head.
Yes, it does. That would be so spooky.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I don't know how, but that would be cool.
Ed Kemper. I don't want to say I'm a fan of Ed Kemper.
Serial killer episode. That's fun.
I was pen pals with a serial killer. Wow, we need the story.
We gotta we gotta interview you about that vagina.
Exactly. We're gonna work out a way to get Vagina Wrinkle on the show.
Even if it's just a written story you could write and we could read it out loud.
That's true.
About you being a pen pal, that would be really cool.
Yeah, I like this. I wonder did you ever write him for Christmas? Because we're next week on the Christmas show, we want people to send us stories from Christmas, your Christmas confessionals. Maybe we can hear a pen pal Christmas story with the serial killer.
That would be really spooky. I met a serial killer once.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know he was a serial killer at the time? Or?
No, he was he had made me and Larry used to be media for Comic-Con. We would go photograph all the events, and there's this guy and he had a police car that he converted into a zombie hunter car, and he would wear this jumpsuit, and he always had a setup there, and he would always try to get Larry to take his picture and set up a photo shoot with him. He just seemed like a really normal guy. And I was like, oh, let's do it, Larry. And he's like, no, that guy's weird. And then all of a sudden, like years later on the news, there was like a cold case where there was a serial killer out here in Arizona called the Canal Killer. And he like chopped girls' heads off and they would like find their heads floating in the canal. And it was like really gruesome. And they never knew who he was. But they finally used that like ancestral DNA thing that's recent, right? Where it's like genealogy, like yeah, like people you're related to. They can like find your DNA and your close relatives. Anyways, they ended up finding him, and it was that guy.
Damn. If people don't know, that's how Tara met me.
Yes. But that was crazy because I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I met that guy.
Yeah.
It's like insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I played a real life. Well, they don't know. So in a movie that's it's in post production for quite a while now. Hopefully it comes out. I play a real life rapist and a kidnapper and assumed serial killer. It was a very dark movie shot in 16 millimeters. So hopefully that comes out someday.
I would love to see you play a villain.
Yeah, oddly enough, the last two movies I played, that one was super dark, and then I play a villain in AJ's movie, Our Man Funk. So.
Villains are so fun to play.
They are, yeah. I had a good time. I wore these glasses in that one.
Oh, for the villain?
Yeah, for Truett.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was.
I can't wait to see that movie too.
Yeah, me too. It was a great experience. There were some negative experiences, but overall, a very good experience. I've enjoyed being an actor in a lot of stuff. Those last two movies are the two movies I really felt like an actor, though. Like I was not just being kind of a goof in a movie, like I was actually acting. So, and sharing a scene with Bill Whedon was huge. I've heard, doing interviews, I heard people talk about like when you're doing a scene with like a veteran actor, like it brings the best out of you and stuff, and I'd hear that and think, okay, that makes whatever. But actually experiencing it was different because like eye contact with like this guy who's, been acting for decades, and like part of you's like, well, I know I have to be on my game. And honestly, it didn't even feel like that after a while. It wasn't like nervous at all. It was just like, oh, we're like really, you could just feel it was really good. And it was just an all around great experience, honestly. And then I know we talked about on the show before, but so I'm really excited for that to come out. I know we're gonna be filming a little bit more stuff with Truett for the finished movie.
That's fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's thank you, Dave. The Once and Future Smash is on Tubi. It's also on what is it, Bloodstream? It's a new streaming service. The Once and Future Smash and Endzone 2 are both on there. And currently, The Once and Future Smash is the #2 trending movie.
No way!
Yes, that's very exciting.
Congrats!
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
Look at you.
It's Bloodstream TV. It's a new streaming service. Endzone 2 and The Once and Future Smash are on this service, and the #2 streaming movie is The Once and Future Smash.
Heck yeah!
#1 is The Devil's Bride. Gotta catch up to that. That sounds good. Sharknado 3 is on there. No, that's very cool.
I love it. Well, I better go see my puppies.
Yeah, we should take off soon. I haven't eaten supper. I'm getting very hungry.
Yeah, I gotta go let the dogs out to the bathroom, and they're feeling abandoned.
Yeah, and we have some trailers. We'll save them for next time. And thank you, folks. And a big thanks to Darren Ewing. He was an awesome guest tonight.
Oh, he was lovely. I really appreciate him coming on. He's very brave, and I hope to see him act in more stuff.
Yes, I'm going to help get the name out there. I mean, he doesn't need help, but we know a lot of independent filmmakers, and I think letting people know that he's available and interested is good.
Yes.
Queens of the Dead on Shudder tomorrow. Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Queens of the Dead.
Yeah, she emailed during the show just saying about how much fun she had last week.
Oh, really?
Tina Romero, yeah. So go back, check that show. Hit the like button, subscribe, share this out, leave some comments, help support the channel, become a member. It starts only $3 a month. You can do the $10 tier and you get IMDb credits. You can Venmo the show, all that stuff. But even just liking and sharing helps us, and following us on all the social media platforms.
We need all the help.
Exactly.
And we love everybody.
Yes, so we'll be back Monday this week.
Oh, yes, for the Christmas show. I can't wait.
Me neither. It's going to be a lot of fun. One time I did this, and I punched the camera by accident, knocked it off my phone.
Oh, no.
I felt like a complete moron.
All right.
Look for The Last Ride on Tubi next month. Thank you all. We will check. And by the way, if anybody out there, if you'd like us to talk about your movie, contact either of us or email withoutyourhead@gmail.com. We'll either show the trailer or, hey, we might have you on the show. So
yes.
Until next time, this is Nasty Neal.
This is Tara Hutchison.
And this is Without
Your
Head.
Hi, this is Adrienne Barbeau. Just call me Billy. Everyone does. And you're listening to WithoutYourHead.com.